We are here back in the bottom of the 6th inning. Kennesaw State leads 4-1. Dalton Davies out again for the Panthers. As we said, the former catcher and outfielder, now relieving pitcher, as he'll face Garrett Hodges, who is 0 for 2 today at the plate. First pitch for Davies is inside, ball 1. A very, very slow game here. In Kennesaw, as there's a 4-1 lead for Kennesaw. We've seen a lot going on. Swing and fouled off is a 1-1 count now for Hodges.
Yeah, like you were saying, it's been a rather slow game, and I wouldn't even say it's necessarily been a pitching duel. And there's also 5 runs on the board, so you kind of have a little bit of everything right now.
Yeah, I mean, just not a lot of capitalizing on runners on base as that pitch is low and inside, ball 2. We've definitely seen runners on, runners in scoring position, but I mean, teams both combined 3 for 17 with runners in scoring position, and a combined 3 for 15 with 2 outs. So I mean, just neither team really able to capitalize on their opportunities.
Right. Georgia State's 2 of 13 with runners from scoring position. It's only 15%. And then 2 of 9 is Kennesaw State with 22%. So not like these guys are really capitalizing on these runners like you were saying.
So that ball is fouled away. 3-2 full count here for Hodges.
And Garrett Hodges is still a threat. He hasn't really gotten it going today. He's kind of had 2 foul pop-ups, if you will, but always a power threat.
Here comes the pitch from Davies as Hodges lines that one down the first baseline foul. Like you said, Hodges has struggled in this series so far as he is just 1 for 13 against the Panthers in these 4 games combined. Definitely one of the only Owls hitters who has not been able to take advantage of the Panthers this weekend.
And he hasn't gotten in on the hitting party, but you know what? When you're getting wins, especially being a fifth-year senior, I don't think you care all that much.
Yeah, none at all, as he is going to walk there, and he's going to get on base. So nice start. The pitch count up. Davies walks him after having a nice little advantage. But now Nick Colina up to the plate, first baseman. 2 strikeouts today, but maybe a new pitcher, find some new luck for him.
Yeah, Dalton Davies early on, we haven't seen a whole lot from him so far, but hasn't looked like just a guy who converted a pitcher. He looks normally comfortable out there.
Yeah, I would have to agree as he pitches the first one down. That's a swing and a miss for Colina, 0-1. Colina trying to stay aggressive, even though with 2 strikeouts, trying to get the ball in play here. Davies has one hell of a delivery here as he is just winding back and throwing as hard as he can, it seems. Right here. Colina hits this one to center, and that one is going to be caught for out number 1. Colina now 0 for 3 on the day.
And center fielder kind of didn't get a great break on it initially, but able to recover. Had enough airtime underneath it to get underneath it for the first out.
Yeah, you wonder if the eyes are adjusting now that the sun's starting to set. Maybe there's some shade getting out there in center field. Patel now, a first plate appearance after coming in for Tyler Simon after he was hit by the pitch. Ball 1 on the outside corner. Gavin Patel, 273 hitter on the season. He looks for pitch number 2 here from Davies. That one inside. Strike 1. Just 9 games played for Patel so far this season.
Yeah, Patel, one of those utility infielders that can kind of play him anywhere.
As that's a swing and a foul ball. Hodges looked like he was going for a steal at second.
They can kind of play him anywhere, but typically he plays on the left side of the infield, third base, shortstop. Whenever Simon, Coro, or Sherrill want a day off, Gavin Patel is usually the one to step in and do that.
Yeah, not too bad with a 273 average, 300 .64 average slugging percentage, so he does what he needs to do on those days off, as this pitch is fouled off again. 1-2 count for Patel here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 out and a runner on first for the Owls as they lead 4-1 here. As the sun is setting down here at Stillwell Stadium.
A beautiful day for baseball, but boy, this is a kind of game that drags on.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. As Davies goes for the pitch here, Hodges got a little bit of a run at, and a bad throw to first, and Hodges will advance to second base as the catcher went back to first as Hodges was trying to get back after taking maybe too much of a lead. Bad throw results, and Hodges will advance to second as now a 2-2 count and a runner on second for the Owls.
A great job by Hodges that time. It didn't end up mattering, but halfway through, he knew he couldn't see the ball. He knew that the right fielder or first baseman had it. He threw that helmet off. Not only does that make you at least a little bit harder to tag, but also able to get your head around, see where the ball.
You have great awareness as the next pitch is outside, and we have a full count with runners on second and 1 out here for the Owls, trying to build on this 4-1 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Dalton Davies, the former catcher and outfielder by Puckett.
Beautiful pick by Puckett.
And that is out number 2 for the Panthers. Now Nick Hassan, freshman, 0 for 2 today, batting 8th. See if he can find some luck in the new pitcher, but not a lot of hits to go around so far for an Owls offense that usually is their strength of their team is offense.
Yeah, clobbering the baseball is usually the term I would use for it, but hasn't been the case today, only with 4 hits. 4 runs off those 4 hits, which isn't.
With a little, caught the corner. 0-1.
And Hassan, last 2 times out, he went ahead and flied out to center field and then also struck out. So Hassan just needs to get that knock. Going to turn the light on, gets the confidence going, then all of a sudden that's a hot young player at the dish, and he has a lot of power. I know his slugging percentage doesn't say it, Garrison, but this guy has a ton of power from the right side.
We'll see if he can show it here against Davies. 0-1 count. To wind up the pitch. And that one is swung on and fouled. 0-2 count early as Davies looking to get the third out here. Davies at 20 pitches and no hits allowed. Work here. Nice job so far for the former catcher / outfield. 0-2 count. Looking straight at Hassan, trying to get him out for the 3rd time today. Runners on second. 2 outs away. Could be a huge point if Kennesaw can get another run, go up by 4, or if Georgia State can keep it within 3 and maybe have a good top of the 7th inning. We'll see what Davies does here.
Seems to be some mix-up of the signals.
Yeah.
I was going to say that was a long stare in for the pitcher. He ends up stepping off.
And you got to think maybe Davies, the former catcher, you would think he really is going to be on point with the catcher, but maybe he's thinking a little too much. So he gets ready to wind up here. 1-2 count. And that ball is popped up in the infield, caught by the first baseman, and that is out number 3 for the Panthers. As that is going to end the 6th inning here. We head to the top of the 7th. Kennesaw State leads 4-1 here at Stillwell Stadium. Garrison Cookman and Jordan Griffitt back here in the top of the 7th. Nathan Holler now in for the Owls. So far having a struggling season, 5.87 ERA in 9 appearances and just 1 start, 1.70 whip. But let's see if he can get something going against the top of the lineup for the Panthers. Kalen Puckett up, as he has not had a good going so far today.
And Nathan Holler actually tied along with Jared Ryan for the most appearances on the team so far this year with 9. So getting his 10th appearance, man, I cannot say that, huh? Appearance here before April, that's a lot of pitching.
And the first pitch for him.
Wow, where did that one miss?
Yeah, outside for a ball. Kalen Puckett actually not playing. Now pitch hit 147. He can get something going at third. Swung on and missed.
Ooh, wow. You can call that a slide changeup, whatever it was, but
yeah, and that was nice, and that's going to get the first out of the inning, as Bowling cannot get anything going in his first plate appearance. Hauled out in his last at bat.
I don't care how many at bats good evening,
especially with some doubles, multi-base strike number 2, 0-2 count.
And Holler, you gotta love his delivery. He just throws that hip out there, and then that right arm slings through the zone. When I stop,
pitch is right there. 0-2 count, fouled away, and he looks very confident on the mound right now. Seems like all those Kennesaw State pitchers have, and why wouldn't you? Only giving up 1 run today. Have worked really good in situational pitching.
Again, it's his 10th appearance, man. I mean, that is a lot of appearances to be in. Again, it's not even April. It's March. It's late March, and it's already his 10th appearance. That will give you some confidence that, hey, Coach Sansing has a lot of faith in me. Late innings, this is a close ball game. You can't afford any mishaps.
And right there gets another strikeout, back-to-back strikeouts for Holler to start, and he is feeling it right now. 2 away for the out in here in the top of the 7th.
And listen, he's not going to blow you away with that velocity, sort of sidearm delivery. But next thing you know, that fastball is right on you. It may not feel fast, but
just 9 pitches, 7 strikes. As pitch number 2.
He tried to go back to the same breaking ball he did on the first one. Started right at the hip and ended up right in the middle of the zone. Beautiful slider for Holler.
1-1 count. Here he goes. And strike number 2. Should have been strike 3. But the umpire is kind of wishy-washy with the corners right now. But Holler is not wasting any time going for pitch number 4 of the at-bat here. He is moving the windup. And just a tad high. It's now a 2-2 count. Josh Smith 1 for 3 on the day. Had a single in the first. Has flown out to center and ground to second baseman. As he swings and misses, Holler gets 3 strikeouts in the inning. 1, 2, 3, and a nice 7th inning for Nathan Holler. As the Owl to the bottom of the 7th, 4-1 here at Stillwell Stadium.